Browns. The kick on the way. End over end. The kick is up, and it is no good. And the Browns have won it.
Roethlisberger rifles underneath. Catch is made. Fighting for it, Antonio Brown. He's in. Touchdown. Brown breaks the plane.
Greg Rosenthal, the Browns are taking on the Steelers this week, but before we go any further into this game preview, let's give a minute to the Browns.
Wow.
They did it. They won. They're not going to go in 16.
That's a terrible celebration.
I know. We're not really. But
I was excited. That would have been. It would have been so sad. It would have been. It was one of the moments of the year to see Joe Thomas, a Hall of Fame player, tearing up in the locker room next to Hugh Jackson, who's tearing up. I mean, these guys didn't deserve it. Look at that guy.
Everybody deserves a win, at least one win. So the Browns got it.
And they got to keep the number one pick. Well, I mean, that's almost better.
That was the best part, was that for a little bit there on Sunday, we weren't sure if they were going to have that number one overall pick until the San Francisco 49ers won as well. So here's a look at the 2017 draft order. If the season ended today, and the Browns would have 2 of the top 10 picks there because they get that 10th one from the Eagles.
I think they're loving that trade, and I think they're loving how, I mean, the 49ers to come back in that game, and they deserved it. Cleveland was, early in the season, they should have had about 2 or 3 wins there.
Yeah, that's true. What about on the Steelers' end of things? Because you always have to wonder.
They're the relevant team in this game?
Yeah, should they sit their guys? How long should they play them if they're going to play them? Because you have the Cowboys, and we saw what they did on Monday night, and they played their guys for a while there.
They played them the whole time.
The whole entire game. You know, you have Ezekiel Elliott out there running around, Dak Prescott scrambling, and he could get really hurt.
It's football. But you could have said that about the last 15
Look
weeks.
at the injuries, though, that we saw last week.
You played that.
Derek Carr goes
There's
down.
injuries every week.
Season
it's
over.
Football. Like, you can't pick and choose which games you want to play and which games you want to be good. I think it's a habit. Now, the Steelers
have the number 3 spot locked up.
The Steelers are in a unique circumstance where they don't have the bye week. They're stuck at that place. But I don't think that you want to lose that momentum. So I think you want to blitz the Browns early in this game, maybe get a big halftime lead, then you take it.
Okay. So Steelers or Browns? What do you like?
I'm not going to take
You're not
the
going to.
Browns again.
What if, come on, crazy scenario here. The Steelers, they sit all of their guys, and then the Browns come back and they win their second game of the season.
Blowing the number one
now
pick.
They don't
that would
have
be
a
a Cleveland way to end it.
I
but
know.
Just because you play the backups doesn't mean you're going to lose.
That's true.
Week 17, 2004, Steelers rested all their players, their starters, their quarterback.
All of them.
And they beat the Bills, who are going for a playoff spot. Mike Mularkey's Bills.
No.
Little history lesson.
That's a sad day.
So maybe that would happen. I think their backups could beat the Browns. That's the sad thing.
All right, we'll see. Final game of the regular season coming up on Sunday.